exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Robbie Ray gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Kyle Schwarber is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul for strike 2. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit out towards second. Simeon's there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Eddie Rodriguez, quality left-hander, good changeup, good cutter action. Big, strong guy. He's not going to be overpowering low 90s fastball, but he's a winning pitcher. He's pitched in a tough ballpark to be successful in at Fenway in Boston. If he's throwing strikes, you'll know early. He's a guy that pitches to contact. He should keep his pitch count down in this one.
George Springer the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Rodriguez is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Semien, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set with the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We are still scoreless. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 3 for 6. And now the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2. And now Hunter Renfroe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Springer looking up, and it's gone into the monster seats. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez in the air out to right. Hernandez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 1-0 Boston. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
Right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
One and one, here it comes.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Arroyo's got it. And there are 2 away now. Next up is Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
First delivery to him. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. D. Rodan and I return to Boston after this. So stepping in is Christian Arroyo, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And now the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. Next up for the Red Sox, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Springer is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Third baseman, Santiago.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Renfroe is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Renfroe is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Number 10.
Stepping up is Marcus Semien. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Semien.
First delivery to him.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Verdugo waits on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in is Xander Bogaerts as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the AB now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Rafael Devers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lifted into center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0.
Name is Fats, and yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And now pitch on the way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Renfroe has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Stepping in next, Bo Bichette flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hernandez is there, 2 gone. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the AB on its way. The 1-0 home.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. It remains 1-0. Alex Verdugo digging in now.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Another 1-2 delivery. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Is in off the plate. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now here is Alejandro Kirk. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
You have to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder. 2-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drilled to first, reined in, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next, here is Santiago Espinal. A potential tying run for him at third base. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A line shot to third base. Tries to dance back into the bag, not in time to double off the runner. So stepping in is George Springer, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And it's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Kirk at third, Dickerson on at second with 2 down. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Count remains 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Fenway after this.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Popped up. Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Springer giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now at the plate, here is Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0. At the plate now is Marcus Semien. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. That's inside.
2-0. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Josh Taylor takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now back.
Now it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Smoke toward third. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there. Stepping in once again is Bo Bichette. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 3. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bichette ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here now is Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
A pause and the 0-2. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Hunter Renfroe will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. Flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. The 0-1. Devers at second. Martinez on at first with 2 down. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the left fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 3-run shot down the line in left, his 2nd of the game, as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So we'll leave with 2 outs here in the 7th, as this was really not one of his better performances. Nate Pearson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. In now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air out to center field. Springer is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 4-0 Boston. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Verdugo backing up on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Bogaerts ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Now the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Blue Jays have cut the deficit to 4-2 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Number 5.
Into the box now, Santiago Espinal, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
George Springer is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone. Up next, Marcus Semien. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 5. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Espinal, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning.
Just what the ring like. If you missed out, better press rewind.
Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We're through 7 this afternoon. The Red Sox 4, the Blue Jays 2. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here it comes, 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he rips it on the ground to second. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 8th coming up. 5-2 now, Boston.
I've been the problem, yeah. Now I'm part of the solution.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And right into the shift. And there's one down now. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit out towards second. Arroyo fields cleanly. And quickly there are 2 away. Now into the box to Oscar Hernandez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there's ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. He lays out, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Alejandro.
Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB now. Popped him up. Devers in foul ground, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check, and the deficit remains 5-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Devers, right field and carrying well. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Boy, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Joaquin Soria, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. To the plate now, J.D. Martinez. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate now, Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Next to stand in is Hunter Renfroe. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now. And now the first pitch.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Verdugo stands at second with no outs. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 0-2 once more. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it. And that's the second out. Now to bat, Christian Arroyo. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Simeon. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Red Sox are out in front, 7-2. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Dickerson.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out. So the next to bat will be Santiago Espinal. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here.
Ryan Brazier enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Dickerson over at second. Espinal is over at first with one away. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Pitch popped up. Schwarber waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in next, Marcus Semien, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only one run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it 7-5 now. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings two runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
At the plate, Bo Bichette, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0-for-1. Liner toward right center, and this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game.
All right, here we go. RBI base hit to cut the lead in half, get the crowd going. You can feel the energy rising. Maybe that leads to an offensive explosion. We'll see.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
A bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. And the throw to first will take care of him as the tying run will be left stranded at second base. This ball game is over. And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. The Boston Red Sox used a three-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the W on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.